everybody, it's Good Time Gal. Welcome back. Today is a really special day. This is actually a 2 holiday special. So today is National Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day, and it's also National Guacamole Day. So yes, I am probably gonna post a little short with the guacamole because if you don't know how to make guacamole, even Good Time Gal can't help you. But I will be making some delicious cinnamon raisin bread for you guys today, okay? In this video, if you have noticed, there is a PayPal link. We are doing really well, so we want to keep the momentum going. If there are any recipes you would like me to bake on this YouTube channel that is aside from my blog, any kitchen utensils you would like to purchase for me to try or review, please use that link right there and we'll do that. We are 5 members away from 100. So we're doing really good. I'm so proud of us. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everybody. All right. So why are we celebrating cinnamon raisin bread? Well, there are 3 reasons. The first is that it is comforting. There are very few smells that evoke a homey feeling. And cinnamon raisin bread is one of those with a little smear of butter. It's like, close your eyes and you're at your mama's house, right? The second one is that it is versatile. You can eat it for breakfast. You can have it for a snack. You can have it as a dessert. How would you have it for breakfast, you ask? Well, you could cut a slice, put it in the toaster, and you've got cinnamon toast. Or you can have with some ice cream, like maybe a pecan ice cream, a toffee, for your dessert. But that's the versatility. And last but not least, it is equitable. So that means the flour, the sugar, the cinnamon, almost every single household around the world, not just America, would be able to make this bread. And I want you to know that this is what we are about. This whole Good Time Gal thing is about celebrating food holidays, because food holidays, they invoke this joy, this comfort, and this togetherness that we need in this world today. So let's get started. All right, so this recipe is going to be the exact same recipe that's on my blog, goodtimegal.com or goodtimegal.blog. Remember, it is Thyme, Thyme, the ingredient and not the event. So you're going to need 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon that's ground, a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. I have mine in the jar. If you don't, you're just using 1 packet. A cup of warm milk. You're gonna have 2 tablespoons butter. We're gonna melt this. And then we have our raisins. I didn't use too many raisins because my family is not a raisin person, but these are humongous raisins, so I think they will do just perfectly. And this is going to be similar to our date nut bread, where we're going to, and the biscotti, and those were where we mix our dry ingredients first, then our wet ingredients, and then we build them together. With my grandmother's bread recipe, usually we wait on the yeast to rise and then we let the yeast activate, but today that's not what we're gonna do. We are going to add all of our dry ingredients, so that is our salt, our cinnamon, our sugar, our yeast, see how this is why it's different, and then our flour. And then we mix it all together. So you see the cinnamon getting incorporated into the flour. All right, So now we are going to add our milk. One, two. And there it goes. It's already turning into some good cinnamon bread. This is a good trick if you don't like to get your fingers dirty, but we're gonna have to get our fingers dirty anyway. I'm gonna have to take this out. See? So I would rather not. All right. I'm gonna knead this for 10 minutes. Couple more minutes. There's no more flour left, so we're just kneading. All right, this is good. So we are going to add our raisins. And this is how I'm gonna add them. They say knead it in. Gonna stretch. And then capture them. And then if I wanna separate them a little bit. All right. We grease our bowl. Put inside. And we are going to cover. We are going to cover this for an hour to an hour and a half. I know, but it's going to rise. And then an hour and a half has passed. Let's check out this bread rise. So now we are going to shape it. And then we're just in case, I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil in the pan. All right. And it should stretch to the whole pan. See that? I shouldn't have any spaces. It shouldn't have any air. All right. So I'm sure you're like, we're going to put this in the oven. No, we're not. We are going to let this rise for an additional 40 minutes. And then we will put it in the oven. Or 30 to 40. I'm gonna do 40 because I want the maximum rise and I want this to have that bready look, okay? Our 40-minute timer has went off and this is the bread. So it just rose a little more. So now we're gonna put it in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes and I will see you back. All right, so our bread is ready. This is what it looks like out in the pan. So that last rise that we did, it gave that perfect indentation. So that's why it's important that we make sure that we do our bread right. We used good oil. So this is our base. You can see some raisins poking out on the side. It's a perfect loaf. I like the cut. I'll cut another piece. Ooh, yes, I like it. This is the part. Ooh. So this is the bread. Very nice. This is the other piece. This had a raisin in it. The raisin was in the bottom, so this is how it would go. And then when we look inside, we can see the raisins. And there are also raisins here as well. So now our last step, you taste. Perfect amount of cinnamon. This is gonna be a really good breakfast. You did it. Pat yourself on the back. So from my kitchen to yours, happy Cinnamon Raisin Bread Day.